I had a special request to review 85 Tyrrell Street at Wallsend. It's a property, house and granny flat that sold recently for 1.28, 6 bed, 2 bath, 3 car space altogether on just over 650 square meters. Now, Wallsend, for those that don't know where it's located, it is towards the outskirts of Newcastle. It's still only about a 20-minute drive into Newcastle CBD, which is great. And where this property is located is in a nice part of the suburb, right near all the shops. So here's the house at the front, then you have the drive down access to get to the granny flat at the back. Here's the granny flat at the back. It also has its own carport, which is great. Then the house at the front has this double carport and storage shed at the back. There was also a massive shed at the back for the granny flat, so you could fit it easily 2 cars in this. Here's the lounge room for the granny flat and its kitchen, bathroom for the flat. You notice that there was no photos for the front house. It is in livable condition. There was a tenant currently in it, but it wasn't the best. It did need some work, but you can see the floor plan here. So as you enter, you have your dining, living and kitchen right at the front. Then you have all your bedrooms down the back, and then you go through the back door to get to your carport. The granny flat at the back is a standard 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom flat. Now, as for the location, Wallsend, I'm a big fan, especially that part of Wallsend. You do grow really well in that area. As you can see, over the last 10 years, growth has been very consistent. Now, overall, I really like this property. I like the setup for the front house, the granny flat, the sheds, storage space, the location. What I didn't like about this property itself, though, was its rental yield. Now, based off what the agent thought the rental yield would sit at, it's only a 4.3% yield, which is really bad for a house and granny flat setup. Typically, I set a benchmark of about 5.5%, but ideally you want to be sitting above 6% rental yield for house and granny flat. So I actually think the agent's rental appraisal was very conservative. She reckons 560 for the front house, 500 for the back. I would say it's probably 630 for the front house and about 550 for the back, which takes us to about 4.7, 4.8%. But like I said, my benchmark is about that 5.5%. So even at that higher rental yield estimate, it's still quite low. So if I had to summarize, like the layout, like the location, just not a fan of the rental yield. It's very low for what it is.